Stark, we need a plan of attack. I have a plan. Attack.
Hi guys, Angreifer here, and this is a Marvel Future Revolutions video. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and touch base with my Spidey, give you an update on what's going on with my Storm and my Captain America. Then going right into Spidey. I will say this though: happy global release day. One day too late. Honestly, a lot of the things that I was expecting to happen in the game itself as it was released changed. Like some of the bundles and packs and stuff changed, so it was kind of like, whoa, what is all this? They gave us a lot of specialization stuff, which was great and greatly appreciated. However, they also took away that 2000 gem, 2000 crystal specialization pack that they had. That was awesome. So there goes that. They gave us this Omega Pass now, which seems cool and seems like something that I will actually like. I might even just get the premium version of it. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to go through the rewards and seeing if it's worth it. And given everything that they give you, it feels as though it would be, especially if you complete everything and get this Omega card at the end. Is rare, but it is already 5-star. The only thing I have is that it's super villain damage based, and I'm not so sure about it. One thing that I've decided on this account is I'm gonna have my champions treated in two different ways. My heroes are gonna be in two different, like I guess filiales, two different departments, put it that way. It's going to be, I'm gonna have my PvP, and then I'm gonna have my farmer. The PvP for me is going to end up being Storm, and then the farmer I think can be Captain America, or actually no, scratch that, sorry. My PvP is gonna end up being Spider-Man at the very end. My PvP right now is gonna be Storm. And then Captain America is going to take the place of the farmer once he gets up to level 100. I have him at level 80 right now, 81. And then once I get Spider-Man up to level 100, he's going to take over PvP duties. Storm's going to take over farming duties because she's just going to be faster than Captain America. That's just that simple. So as far as the specializations go on my Storm right now, I'm headed all towards this lightning area. I got this one more bit of lightning from this specialization sector that I need to take care of, and then I will have the third lightning active trait to deal with. Like right now I just have what is this, Thunderbolt, which 20% chance to stack shock by 1 upon applying shock. And then on top of this one, increases all skill damage to enemies by 12%. That is huge. Absolutely huge. And they require stamina by 12, and then it's going to 12%, and it's going to go to 15. That is awesome. When I finally got to that one, I was like, this is sick. I absolutely love that. Then on this last one, creates chain lightning that spreads to up to 3 enemies to deal damage equal to 13.5% of the attack when attacking, 8-second cooldown. I've already noticed that she's hitting harder. Like she's definitely doing more damage than she was doing before, based on the specializations that I've been able to pick up over the last couple of days. So I can't wait to be able to finally unlock this thing, boost, and then my focus is going to be boosting these all the way up to level 10. And then I'll go into my next specialization. I haven't decided which way to go on that one yet, but that's what's gonna happen next. My Captain America is just basically trying to hammer through. Oh, I have an Omega card here I'm supposed to equip? What you telling me here? What are you telling me here? Oh, and this is a common card though. Air to surface, 4%, and it wants me to replace what? It wants me to replace this one, which is crit damage, defense, and then PvP damage decrease. So just as I would say in those others, like this is just air to surface damage and attack. I want that, I'm trying to build it for PvP, so I want that to stay, I want to keep that Omega card where it is. All right, now going on with Captain America. He's just still going through PvE content, I have him at level 81. I won't actually go into him right now. Right now, who I've been waiting on to go into is Spider-Man, because I have said, and this might change, but I have said that I'm gonna try to put like as much of Spider-Man's like early adventures into the game. Let's go ahead and do this, talk to Tony Stark. Put as much of Spider-Man's early in the game stuff on, but at a certain point, like I haven't mess with them in like a week. And so that is like just delaying everything. And I never got any real reply about whether or not I should just put everything up. You guys are going through it yourselves. So if you have the game right now, you're probably, if you've had the game and you've already started playing it, you're probably further along right now than I am with my Spider-Man on this account. So boom. Hopefully you took the advice of getting those costumes that were 2,000 gems. Tap to complete that. And let's just go ahead and move on. Hopefully you took that advice of go ahead and get those costumes that are 2,000 gems. They had some extra costumes in there and they had me actually tempted, like legitimately tempted to go at, let's see, where we gotta talk to an injured engineer, so I'm still gonna wait because I know I'm about to get cut off. But they actually had me tempted because they added costumes in, I think it was for 2,000 gems, that I had not seen yet. And one of them is a Captain America costume that would actually have me legitimately, all right, good, he's about to fight 20. So, oh, he's already taken out 2. Ooh, he's already taken out 5. This is gonna be fast. But they've already added costumes, this one for 2,000. Like the 2099 Spider-Man bundle for 2,000 gems or 2,000 crystals. I am so tempted to get that right now for force. Like I did not see that until just now. I am so tempted to get that. I like the costume that I have right now, but yo, that's sick. That is sick. And then the one they have for Captain America is even sicker. Like sicker. I like the end game one, but I'm just not willing to spend 44 bucks. However, one thing I will go and show on the side is, so basically from the bundles, if I see it here, I'm not seeing it. What they've done basically is that they figured out what whales are going to spend money on, because specializations are pretty massive in this game in terms of like once you get to the end game, popping up in terms of like the damage that you have and so on and so forth. So where are we? Where is it? They have the specialization pack right now here for 27 bucks. This, okay, there weren't crystals in it before, but this used to be like, you would get the same stuff for 2,000 crystals. Now they've added 1,200 crystals and you have to pay 27 bucks. Now it does. And if you have the money and you want to whale out, then this is what's going to make your character like stupid strong, even more so than costumes once you get to a certain level of specialization. However, like 27 bucks is a lot. And I'm leaning towards the idea, like I just rather farm the stuff from raids and spend that 200 200 crystals they allow for you to go into do extra turns in raid, because like 27 bucks, that's a grip. So that, oh wait, and was it even 1,000 gems or was it 2,000 gems? I think it was 1,000 gems for that. I think it was actually 1,000 gems, not even 2,000. And so that being boosted up to 27, like, and then they don't have any other bundle pack offers for specializations. So it is hard for me to think, like, to justify that expense. And I think I would just rather farm and go about it slower, as opposed to like trying to, instead of like buying those packs. Like that's a lot. That is a lot. So in any case, that would be my recommendation there. Spider-Man so far to me is like the PvP king. Everybody that I've run into with Spider-Man has basically been a beast and has been able to basically web lock my storm. I can win sometimes with storm, but has basically been able to web lock my storm. So it's just like, well, I'm screwed. Once you get stuck in his webs, that's it. It's game over. So that's why I've decided to make him the PvP champ as soon as I possibly can. I'm gonna like just run him through the game. His animations are fun. He works well, and I have him boosted up enough to where I don't think I have to worry about too much more stuff. I'm gonna go into storage right now. Check the battle badges. That's all straight. I don't care about those. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out these cores just for him because he is still not on a 4-star core level like my Captain America and my Storm. And then as far as costumes, I have a whole bunch of, nothing for him. All right, cool. So now I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. Let's see, card storage. I have no cards in there stored for him, and he has all rare cards at the moment. So then we're gonna go ahead and go to inventory. I don't even know what color I should be selecting. These are all 2 stars, which are gonna just end up being used as food for others. then yeah. So that is where I stand right now with my Spider-Man. I'm going to work on them. That's going to be my, I got the Spider-Man Noir boots. I'm trying to collect the full Spider-Man Noir costume. This one, no. Like, so, and like I said before in the previous video, I'm not going to actually like try to level up this gear yet, but Spider-Man Noir was one of my favorite comics. And so I really want to have the Spider-Man Noir like suit. Like that is the goal. And also they did something sneaky. To me. They gave me, and I think they just figured out like, oh, this guy was born in the 80s. So let's do this. And we know he's going to end up trying to level this up. I'm going to go ahead and tap and collect this reward, go to Storm, show you this, and then I'm going to call it a video. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on my Spider-Man, trying to push forward. Oh, there was something else I wanted to show too, so I'll go into that. But we're about to get into something serious just as I'm about to leave. So yeah. Actually, I'll probably go back and do a little bit more Spider-Man watching. But as far as Storm goes, this is what they did to me. So now I have to do this. But this is what they did to me. They fooled me. They tricked me. Or they just exploited my emotions. When I was growing up, there was this X-Men animated cartoon. I went back and watched it again like a couple years ago. And God, the animation was like terrible. And I loved it. But like one of my favorite episodes was when they like got Colossus and they had Omega Red was running around in Russia and Colossus was just trying to protect his sister and Storm came through and froze Omega Red. Spoiler alert in case you didn't watch this cartoon from 30 years ago. But yeah, so they gave me this. I don't know what part of it, I can't even remember what set it was from or what it was for, but they gave me this. They gave me the Storm 1990s straight out of the cartoon and the comics back then too, because I was reading those comics then too, like suit. And it's all 1 star, which means I'm going to have to level up this suit because this is what my Storm needs to look like. This is 100% what my Storm needs to look like. And if you're wondering like the difference between power levels depending on the costume, this is a 1-star costume versus a 5-star costume. I lost 150,000 in terms of like power based on that. Look at all the stats go up tremendously based on that costume. So yeah, I'll finish. I have like the Queen of Wakanda pieces, like not all of them, I'm missing 1, but I'm gonna do those all 5-star, and then I'm not even worried about 6-star. And then the next thing I'm doing is getting the 90s. That's what I'm doing, going back to the 90s. And I can't wait for it. Like I can't wait to have my Storm in her 90s fit. That's gonna be awesome. Feel kind of lame right now, but if you guys love that animated series, that cartoon, I keep calling it an animated series, it's a cartoon. With Jubilee getting introduced, Wolverine, first time I ever saw Wolverine, he was a beat. Like I love that cartoon so much. And so I have to go with the 90s fit. I have to. But man, going back and watching it, that animation. You know what I would love? What I would absolutely love, and I thought about this for like Batman and a lot of animated series. If I had the money, if I was a millionaire, if they would let me, if Disney would let me, because I think they own the rights to X-Men right now, take the exact voice actors, the exact same voice actors, the same style of animation, and redraw the whole thing. Just redraw so that the animation is good with a high budget like they do with a lot of the DC animated movies now. Check out the links below. Like, do that kind of budget, keep the voices and everything else, and then just update the animation. It can't be that expensive. You don't, I mean, maybe you have to pay the voice actors royalties or something, right? Like for the rights to use their voices again, but you've already paid them for using their voices the first time. You're just redoing, you're just like redoing it. You're just redoing the animation behind it. So like, I mean, even with Batman animated series, which I think was actually a really, really well drawn, really, really well done series, if you could just update the animation slightly, not even like a lot, but sometimes when the lines disconnect because of, you know, when you had to copy those things over, like sometimes there's just like little imperfections and stuff. If you could update the lines, update the shading, just clear it up a bit, like have them redraw it. Keep the voices the same. Keep damn near everything else the same. You don't have to change their movements or anything. Don't change the powers. Don't make it like fancy. Don't make it 3D. You don't have to do that. You're not playing for the kids. Like you're not paying like the kids who are born now. I mean, they're not really checking for it. We are. The guys who are in their 40s, damn near in their 40s, in their mid 30s, who are like, I remember this show and I absolutely love this show. I remember if I missed an episode, I was genuinely upset for the week. You know what I'm saying? So like, genuinely upset. Granted, I was young and I didn't have like bills or anything to worry about, but that was my most devastating moment. If I missed an episode of Batman animated series, X-Men, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or Angel. If I missed any of those shows, I was upset. That was it. That was one of my friends will always be a lifelong friend I haven't spoken to in a while, because when I had to work, when I was 16 and had to work, she did me a solid and recorded the episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that I was gonna miss that night, and then brought it to me in our Spanish class in high school the next day. That's a friend. That's a friend for you. So like, you're not making those cartoons for the generation now. They might enjoy it, they might love it. However, if you want to get to the disposable income of adults ages 35 to 45, if you're trying to get to their disposable income, because guess what? We have more money than the 8-year-old who can't afford it. Even though I'm dead broke, I still got more money than my child. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you want to try to get to my money, redo that. Just redo it. Like tap on the nostalgia just a bit. Keep the voices. Update the animation. Don't change it fully. Just update the animation so it doesn't look so backwards. Oh, the Spider-Man cartoon too. Update that one. Like, just update the animation. That's all you gotta do. And you will get in our pockets. If anybody's still watching this video, comment below. If they did that and they just put out the DVD or DVD. See how old we are? If they put out the direct download. If they put it on Apple TV, well, not on Apple TV, they put it on Disney Plus. I don't have Disney Plus. I don't. If you put that on Disney Plus, I know they have it on there, like the old school animations. But if you have that on Disney Plus with the updated animations, like if you guys said that you were doing that, I'm getting Disney Plus tomorrow. If I gotta go rob an old man, I'm getting the money so I can get Disney Plus tomorrow. So, in any case, that was a weird tangent that I did not expect to go on. And completely random. I don't think I've ever heard anybody talk about / even mention that. But that has been something on my mind for, I want to say, at least the last 8 years. And I'm not even joking, because I thought about it for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too. That old school one, because I saw the newer one that came out in the 2000s. And the old school one that came out like in the 80s / 90s. And I was like, man, if they did an updated adult version of this, it would be awesome. Not the Nickelodeon one that came out, the movies that were okay, they weren't bad. But like, if they did an updated, like back when Image got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and made it into a comic book and made it very adult, which was actually really cool, I liked it. If they did something like that, back in my pockets, you got my money. And if there's anything like, I live in Switzerland, if there's anything like that out there right now, please let me know so I can spend my money on it. Like, just shut up and take my money, as the meme would say. So, I can't believe I'm going on this tangent for like 5 minutes. Let me stop. But if you agree, comment below. I don't know. Maybe if we get a petition going and enough signatures, like Disney will be like, well, I mean, we already own most of the world. I mean, who cares if we throw like 100 million over here to redo all the episodes of X-Men and Spider-Man or whatever else? Hell, would it even cost 100 million? Would it? I don't even know. I don't even think it would cost that much. I really don't. I really don't. And y'all just missing out on money. I'm just saying. Missing out on it. Anyway, I'm gonna let Spider-Man keep fighting. I feel like if I don't stop right now, I'm gonna talk about this topic for the next 20 minutes, which is essentially me talking to myself about how bad this needs to happen. If you guys agree, comment section, as I've said for the 3rd time now. Thank you guys for watching. I drop Marvel Future Revolutions videos every Tuesday and Thursday, DC Legends videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Raid Shadow Legends videos weekly. So please like, please subscribe, and if you don't like it, hit subscribe and hit dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Check out the links below for animated movies. I have good animation that are awesome. Long Halloween, Batman, that was actually a really, really good movie. Highly recommended. But check out the links below, help support the channel. I'm not getting paid for this. This is all free. So any little bit of support, buying items, buying merch, whatever, would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time.